Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about mewing. So to start off, what is mewing? Mewing is a DIY tongue placement technique for facial restructuring. It was named after a British orthodontist called Dr. Mew. I know, when I first found out about mewing, I was like, cats meowing? But mewing has been recommended by orthodontists and medical professionals as a way to define the jaw, correct speech impediments, and then relieve pain from jaw-related issues. Depending on how correctly you try this tongue posturing technique, mewing from a young age can help with the ideal development of your jaw, nose, and teeth. So how do you mew? Mewing is actually pretty easy and convenient. It's also extremely affordable, aka you don't need to spend a dime. The technique is flattening out your tongue so that it rests on the roof of your mouth right behind your front teeth, so not touching your front teeth. Over time, this movement is supposed to help realign your teeth and also define your jawline. So to properly mew, you have to make sure that your entire tongue is resting on the roof of your mouth, including the back of your tongue. Make sure your tongue is relaxed. Keep your mouth closed and make sure your teeth are gently touching. Make sure that you're not clenching. Move your tongue to the roof of your mouth and just gently press it there. And be sure not to block any airways for when you breathe. So mewing has been said to have a plethora of positive effects. I think the most popular one is redefining that jawline feature. A lot of people also say that it can alleviate pain from jaw-related issues, help with sleep apnea, snoring, breathing problems, swallowing problems, sinus inflammation, and overall just help your oral health and the health of your gums. The most popular benefit that I've been seeing online is, again, just like defining that jawline and also like thinning the overall face, as well as like the positioning of your chin. But a lot of people also do this for, pain related reasons. So I just wanted to mention common mistakes that people make. So if you guys are practicing mewing, make sure that you guys aren't feeling any pain. The second one is don't breathe through your mouth. You're supposed to be breathing through your nose. I know a lot of us breathe through our mouth and it's more comfortable to some of us that way, but breathing through your nose. But this is supposed to encourage more breathing through your nose. And then again, don't just press the tip of your tongue to the top of your mouth. It has to be your entire tongue, including the back. So a little bit about my experience with mewing. So I've been mewing for a couple weeks now, and I wanted to tell you what I noticed. One, again, I don't think it's too difficult or time consuming. I do definitely feel very conscious of when I am mewing and when I'm not mewing. When I first started reading about mewing, I realized that I was doing exactly what you're not supposed to be doing, which was only the tip of my tongue was touching the roof of my mouth. And I was like, wow, I am making the mistake that everyone makes. I don't really have any like jaw pain or gum related issues, but I do have a little bit of TMJ. Mewing is supposed to be something that you reap the benefits of years after, or after a long time of practicing it. And so obviously I've been doing it for a couple of weeks, so I have noticed nothing different in my TMJ. I do think that I am clenching my mouth a lot less now though, which is a good thing. I'm also breathing through my nose a lot more, which is also a good thing. And then in terms of facial structure and just like visual, I have noticed no difference. Again, I've only been doing it for a couple of weeks, and I think that mewing is something that you have to do long term to see the benefits of. But for me personally, I don't really have much of a jawline issue. I think I have a pretty okayly defined jaw. One thing that I want to mention is that mewing is definitely something you should talk to your dentist or orthodontist or a medical professional about before you start doing it, especially if you do have issues or pain-related problems with your jaw or mouth, just in case, obviously. I also wanted to talk about mewing before and after photos. Like you see on a lot of YouTube videos or online articles that there's before and after videos of people with just like insane transformations with their jawline. And I would take those with a grain of salt just because, as a person who makes like these videos and like takes photos and stuff like that, videos and photos are easy to manipulate, and especially with a jawline, it's easy to create more contrast or add a shadow and make it look like it's more visible. People can also change the angle in which they take these photos to make their jawlines look more defined. So I just want you guys to take it with a grain of salt. It's not going to completely alter what your face looks like or what your jawline looks like. But it's definitely, I think, a good practice to start doing, just making sure that you're not clenching, that you're breathing through your nose, and that everything is properly placed in your mouth. Again, I didn't see any huge changes physically, but I do think there's a lot of health benefits if you suffer from a lot of different things. For me, again, I just think that I'm clenching a lot less and breathing through my nose a lot more, which is great. But if you guys have any questions about mewing, I'm going to continue doing it and hopefully updating you guys on my mewing journey experience on this channel. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to leave me a comment down below. Like this video if you haven't already, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye! Also, I got a new camera and I'm using my new camera. I'm also waiting for my mic to come in and tripod to come in, and so I have like this crazy setup right now. I wish I could show you guys, but I'm using my backup mic right now.